Service trips involve a group of students who immerse themselves in a community outside of their campus, typically for a few days with the purpose of engaging in direct service, addressing a particular social issue. It is voluntary, so the people who are taking part of this activity are doing it just for the pleasure of the experience. In this case, we can see a group of college students who go from Geneseo to Rochester for a whole weekend. In this opportunity, they will be hosted by Sisters of St. Joseph Volunteer Corps in their own home at the St. Boniface Convent. Something important to highlight is the fact that this activity is organized by the same participant students who take very seriously the community service purpose, coordinating hand by hand with bigger and more formal organizations. Much of the learning and the experience is given during the coexistence in the house. Participants in some way are taken out of their comfort zone and slowly begin to share their points of view and open their minds and hearts to others. What is a good warm-up to carry out community service? As part of the daily activities, mornings are started with a moment of reflection, in which all the participants share their expectations about what is going to happen during the day. An excellent way to start activities, realizing their own motivation. At night, the session is repeated in order to compare their initial expectations with what they have accomplished during the day. In this case, the group assists Bethany's House. That is a house which provides a safe home for women with or without children who are homeless or in dangerous or desolated conditions for any particular reason. Bethany's service is focused on covering the primary needs of these people and is not restricted to any race, religion, or economic background.
This house gave me my life, my new life that I have now. And I feel my experiences can help those struggling now to get through their lives, to make it better for themselves. I probably get more than I give. It puts my life in perspective. It makes me grateful for the things that I do have. The small things, keeping my toothbrush in my bathroom. I'm grateful for the little things. It's not the big things, it's not the job, the car, the clothes. It's the small things in life.
The labor to do depends in general on the trip and the place they are going to. Even though the organization makes the group aware of what kind of activities they might do, most of them are decided once the group has arrived at the place, and according to the different necessities that they see. All the introspective carried out during the service allows participants to have a deeper perspective in two ways. Personally, analyzing how community service feeds our spirit and fills us with many emotions, and globally, about the local culture and how to empower the community to lead their own progress. But what do they really feel of this? Why do they keep on doing it?
I feel that the reason I participate in service is because I feel that what you put out into the world, you get back in, meaning that if you go out into the world or you just approach life with just like wanting to understand or wanting to like help people or just talk to people or anything, like you go out with like intention, then like you'll get back like the feelings that you put out into the world.
So I guess it's kind of just like why I like service is even though it feels like you're not doing anything maybe big or anything, in a way like it's still big for them, even though it's a small like task that you're doing. And I really truly love to connect with people. I feel like every day we're surrounded by people, but we don't really have a genuine connection with them. We don't really bond with them on a deeper level. We just, we interact with them and everything, but there's really nothing deeper there. That's my hope for this, and that's why I do service.
So it's just good to come help people, gain perspective, meet some new people. So it's overall that you can't really go wrong with helping people, So that's why I do service, to gain perspective, meet new people, and just help somebody out in even a small way.
But I think it's a really good opportunity to get involved in the community and get exposed to some people that might not have it as easy as we do here in Geneseo, and it's a good opportunity to develop compassion and understanding for others.
I think doing something for someone is good not only for you that you can get experience, but you can also get the confidence that you can do something for someone. And also, like, I know that there is only so much that I can do as who I am now, but in this way I can find a way to contribute to the society.
So again, sometimes you don't know what talents you have until you share them with people that don't have those talents. Everybody's got something to share. So that's the great thing about volunteering. Sometimes you don't know what your own qualities are until you're around others. And it brings out the best in me. It brings out the best in me, in my mind, in my heart, and my soul. I'm grateful to be able to do the things that I can do.
Well, service for me was part of my interior. It's the way I was raised. It was a sense of we've been given much and we have a responsibility to give back and to build community and to make the world a better place. So we've just had a wonderful weekend with a group of 11 students from Geneseo College here in New York. Different faiths, different countries, different ways of seeing the world, but what they held in common was their willingness to be generous and to do service for a weekend.
Well, I think service is important for many reasons, but I think the basic one is to break down our own view of the world, our own small individual view, make it a little bit bigger and help us to grow in empathy and compassion for what other people are going through. And it just deepens our own lives and gives a sense of purpose and a sense of meaning in it. So I just think it's an important experience for young adults to have as they move through life and take up roles of leadership and lead groups, lead families, lead whatever way they're going to lead. To have that sense of it's not about me, it's about us, the big picture.
I feel that I'm a part of it in that I love young people and I want them to share their gifts according to the purpose God has in mind, and He wants us to share the gifts He's given us with other people, just because we care. Because God cares, I care.
Summarizing, some extras from this experience are knowing new friends, having fun, sharing nice and deep moments, feeling the interior satisfaction of helping people, going out of the campus, knowing new places, making close contact with people that have gone through every kind of experience and learning from them. Meaningful civic action goes beyond hands-on work, challenging us to think critically and compassionately. For students looking to profoundly expand their impact, student-led service trips provide transformative experiences, bring deeper understanding of social issues, and catalyze their futures as civic agents.